Well, hello. The microphone wasn't working. I forgot to turn the power back on. That's very stupid. Welcome to another stream. Okay, the audio's working fine, I think. We will switch to Planet Coaster. As you can see in front of us, we have the new coaster. But guess what? If you didn't see, I don't know why I'm hyping this up to be something massive, but if you did see my live Q&A, I have worked out a way to do face cam. So you're going to get this today. What's going on? How's everyone doing? As you can see in the top right, I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. Mainly, my face will be looking this way because that's where my Planet Coaster is. But yeah, I'm repping my own merch. How sad can you get? How is everyone today? As you can see, I've got the lights in the background as per usual. And also, I saw someone put in the chat saying he's going to go get himself a J2O. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We'll crack this open. As you can see, Oblivion keyring, bottle opener. Watch me fail to open this now. Wait, we did it. Actually, there was no Oblivion bottle opener. It was my hands. Oh god, I need to stop. Right, there we go. Whoa. But yes, how's it going, everyone? 100 people watching. Madness. How is everyone doing? Is it giving static? Is it better now? This is just to kind of like prevent if I accidentally I wouldn't shout into it, but if I accidentally made a lot of noise into this microphone, it would stop it from sounding complete like ear rape. But we're here now. I'm just going to try and work out the audio. For some reason, this microphone tends to have a lot of background noise. It happens with all my videos. Why didn't I shake the bottle before I took the cap off? I don't even know. I just forgot to. But yes, how is everyone doing? I've asked that about 3 times. Shout into your mic. I'd rather save all of your ears. So I know the stream isn't the best quality. It's because obviously if I do up the quality, most likely it's just going to crash, and I'd rather not have that risk. So we're here now, repping the merch. You can buy it from teespring.com/DigitalDan's merch store. It's in the description if you do want to go check that out. I saw Dylan put in the chat, although I'm sure he's probably gone by now because his phone's ringing. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, cool. Right, so as you can see in front of me, this is, hang on, I'm looking the wrong way. This is going to be really complicated. Basically, if you don't know, I have my stream software, so OBS, it's right there. And then I have my Planet Coaster, and then I also need to keep an eye on my chat. So it's going to be a bit of me going like that. There will be no Danny from Theme Park Family in this stream because I have told him to stay clear. Obviously, if you don't know, this is on our small park project. If you look over there, you can see the western coaster that we've been building. Well, I built most of it, and the western area as well. I have had to turn down some of the game settings as well, so this stream is going to look god awful. So I apologise for that. I might. Is it worth upping the bit rate or something? Alright, it's not worth it this stream. It's probably gonna kill my stream. But yeah, we're here at this brand new coaster. I saw a lot of people saying about what it could be. A lot of people said it looks inspired from Hagrid's, which totally not. And a lot of people saying it could be an Intamin Blitz, a Gerstlauer, Mack, anything like that. It's actually, well, the game doesn't have quad bikes, but it's going to, well, it would be a multi-launch quad bike coaster, as you can see here, using the bikes instead, because that's all we could really use. But it was going to be a quad bike coaster. I don't know, there's one in Europe, I think. I don't know. It's just one somewhere. But we were going to, well, I was going to put quad bikes on this, just as like a little jungle kind of theme ride, which is what this theme is going over, Lost Temple jungle style theme. It really is lagging. Like, well, not lagging, but it's really low bit rate. Let's just turn it up. How is everyone doing? I can see Screw Loops in the chat. Hello, how's it going? Thrill Riders, cheers for coming along. Loads of people here, 124 people watching. And every single time I scroll up and down in the chat, it's going to zoom in and out on this. Brilliant. I hope the webcam is okay. Cheers to Lewis, we'll just say that, for the £1 donation. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. There was no message, but there we go. Wait, I just realised the muffled noise is your fan. Thing is, even when I have it off, it does this noise. So I have a feeling it's not even my fan, because if I sit like that, okay, this just doesn't further my point. But I don't think it is my fan. It's just, yeah, it's how it is. What we saying? Dan's hair is like wave. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. The Dejers Sommerland. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. But yeah, that's the quad bike coaster. I mean, took some inspiration from it, but it is going to be a bit longer. Also, with a drop track, which I'll show you how to do later on. I might even go into my, me and Ollie SM if he's in the chat. I believe he is. I saw him somewhere. Oh my god, it's going to keep doing that. We made an entry to a coaster bot competition, and he built an invert and I built a drop track coaster. So I might actually go on that and show you how that was done, and then we can kind of go on this as well, and you can see the drop track over there. It's very simplistic, but there you go. Oh, there we go. As soon as I said about the Coastbot challenge, Coastbot joins the chat. How are you doing, Harry? But yeah, I don't know what the inspiration was for this. I just kind of thought, if we're doing a jungle theme, you kind of don't want to just be launching around an entire jungle, because that's a bit like, oh, what was the point in that? Although knowing I've said that now, knowing that I've said that now, there will be a coaster somewhere where you do just launch through a bunch of jungle trees and stuff, and no storyline to it. So I've just said that, but I was kind of thinking if I could put a storyline behind it to do with some lost temple in the middle of the ride, which does house the station, the drop track, a switch track, and also I think 3 of the launches. I think we'll get an overview of it now. I am going to try and do as much as I can in this video, because as you can tell, I'm going to get carried away with comments. That's just how it's going to be. Doing good, my dude. Hope you're doing well too. Yes, I'm doing all right. Thank you. I'm doing all right. It's just when the parks. Community Canyon is doing well. To be honest, I was gonna ask about that, but I forgot to. So how's that going? It's going well. Nice. What have you built in it? I saw you built a rapids ride. But yeah, I look forward to getting my hands on it when, I think it was, is it late June till early July, I believe my time is for it, which I will be doing a video and a stream on possibly. So just keep that in mind, I guess. Juvelin crossed with Hagrid's. Whatever Juvelin is, yeah. We'll go with that. It is very inspired by Hagrid's, and also that one, the quad bike launch one. As you can see, it's kind of turns out the station, which will be a nice show scene, quite ruins. And then we have this small little launch, which Hagrid's does. You go down this bank, left, then right, all the way down into the first launch, well, the first major launch, up into like this nice. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a Taron type thing when it reaches the top when it's done its second launch, but it's a lot slower. Little airtime hill there. Banks round over the last launch, and then we go into another bit of the ruins. And then after that, oh my god, the bit rate is awful. Do you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and raise it. 2 seconds. The bit rate is absolutely abysmal. 2 seconds. I'm gonna try and raise it. This might do bad. Well, hey, has that worked? Has that done something? I don't even know. I'm not good with PCs and stream settings. I don't know whether... No, that's done nothing. That has done nothing. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is a yikes. This is actually a yikes. Well, we move, you know. We move. Does it actually returns this? No, it doesn't actually. We'll go through a bit more of it. And then we go. So, you got this. Bear in mind, let's just bear in mind this. I've done this before. Obviously, as I said, on the coaster bot. I think it was a small part challenge, wasn't it? And it was just like, it was called Crypt, and it had like a drop tower. I might go on it later. But hang on a second. I'm losing comments. What's going on? This is ambitious. Love it. Seriously need to learn Planet Coaster. Honestly, if you need tips, not that I'm the best at this game, but there we go. Oh, I can help out somehow. I've said my full thoughts on Rita. You know, I've said my full thoughts on Rita. It's not as bad as I say it is. It's not too bad. But yeah. So this drop track, obviously there'll be a wall like here. So when it does stop for the tiny second, it will start blacking out before you even get to that point. So then it'll be a really quick blackout, and then you'll kind of come back on the ride down here when the POV lights up, that kind of thing. Again, I did it on my... I'll show you it in a minute once I've gone through this park layout. We'll get that loaded up. But then it does this little drop track bit, which will be hidden, so you won't be able to see it, and you won't be able to see the outside of it either. And then you go into this small little launch here. Down. A lot of this isn't smoothed out, by the way, so we'll keep that in mind. Come round. This is where. So imagine it's just been through that drop track, and then it's come down. So technically, if it was real life, because Planet Coaster doesn't have drop tracks or switch tracks, can you believe it? It would drop down, and it would obviously be facing backwards. So it would go round this bit backwards, and then it would obviously come into this bit backwards, and then would have to go forwards again. So that's what I've done here. It does face forwards, but again, it'll black out there, and then it'll go around there. You won't be able to see that bit, and it'll come out facing forwards this way before it takes a little meander down into the final launch, where it'll head up this hill kind of area, which will obviously be probably another temple-esque thing up here. Then we go down, round. Sorry, I'm not keeping an eye on the chat right now because I'm trying to take you through the layout of this, and then through this building here. I need to sort out some of the speed, and into the final brake run. That is the ride. There you go. Yeah, it's not the most innovative ride layout ever, especially on the outside. It's more, obviously 13 has the drop track, and then that's it for the indoor, well, and the backward section. And that's all it has on the indoor section. And the outdoor section itself it's not that long on 13. This kind of takes from that, I guess. But it wasn't actually inspired by 13 at all. It was more Hagrid's and just a random jungle theme. That was it. Where's TPW at? Probably at the Alton Towers Gardens, let's be honest. Although, yeah, well, what's everyone saying about the gardens reopening? It's nice to see Alton Towers trying to reopen part of their park. But getting back down to the entrance of Wicker Man and stuff, it's quite cool. But it's a big tease, a massive tease, because you're just sitting there at the entrance of X Sector, just being like, I want to go on the Smiler, but you just got nope, can't go in. So, but obviously they can't do that. I'm aware. It's obviously safety and stuff. Yeah, I understand that. They're reopening July 4th, but I do rate that they've opened the gardens. It's a nice idea. Has anyone in the chat visited the gardens yet? I know I might be going soon, which is quite cool. I'm not in a rush for towers. Yeah, that's fair enough. I might actually go on the other park and show you guys that crypt ride I'm on about. It'll be very quick. Very quick. As you can see, my phone is completely grainy. I love it. Let me just save this park. I'm going to just go into full webcam for a minute whilst we load up the park. Ignore me repping my own merch. Jesus Christ. I realised how sad that was when I actually sat down. I'm so sorry. There we go. Exit main menu. I am going to put some music on in the background as well. I'm not doing things I should be doing. What's going on? We got music on. I don't know if that's loud enough. Please, if you really want the music on, I don't know. Like, if you do want me to keep the music on, then I will do. If you don't, then please do tell me whether to quieten it down or raise it up a bit. I'm happy to do either or. Disco Bob. Disco Big Bob. I don't know why I said that. Disco Bob. Dan, can we have a merch tour? You will be getting a merch tour in a video soon. I did do a... what was it? It was an Instagram story saying, have you guys got any content ideas? And a lot of people did suggest some stuff, which some of the ideas were great, and I've already taken a couple of them and already made a video, which I'll tease at the end of this video for Thursday. But I'm in the park now. I'm just going to go over to Crypt. 2 seconds. There we go. Right, we're on Crypt. So I think in the chat, Ollie SM and then Harry will be the most knowing of this ride because, well, they've probably been the only ones on the park other than me, so here we go. Pardon me. Where are we? I don't want to get on a train that's already halfway around. Right, so here we go. So this is a ride inspired by 13 for Bolton, and it's like a combo of all the Intamin launch coasters and stuff. But as you can see, first launch, bank round, left then right, then left again. Couple little pops of airtime. It's probably lagging a lot. Oh, there we go. Then round. Jesus, the lag. Am I the only one getting that? I might have to lower down the bitrate. But there we go. We go into the drop track room, and then everything goes dark. That's how it works. Is it not lagging? I thought it was lagging. Never mind that then. It's gone black. And then we come back out at the bottom. This one doesn't really make sense though. Because I was pretty happy with the drop track, how it worked. I'm probably not the first to do it in Planet Coaster, so I'm not going to take credit for the idea. But it was an idea that I just had like by myself just to kind of bank it down and then stop. But there you go. Is it lagging? A little laggy. Right, we will... this stream's already gone to... whatever. Let me lower it back down to how it was before. We'll go 3,000. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Not too sure. But yeah, that is the drop track. As you can see, it kind of... If I get an outside view, you don't actually see it because obviously it's in a warehouse building. But as soon as a train comes around this bit of the layout, I was about to say launch, I messed that word up. As you can see, it goes in, and this is the thing that's messed up with it, is that it comes out facing forwards down here, which is a bit stupid because in real life it would be backwards coming out of that bit into a launch, which is a bit unrealistic, but we move, and as you can see, it's gone from that point and it's ended up down there. It does work as a nice little trick. I will obviously show you how to do it in my other park. It's very simple, but it's not... You can do it other ways, as we called it the Obama technique. You can use that technique, but I've personally not done that. So, and yeah, we'll just go... There you go, there's the invert that Ollie SM in the chat mod did build. It's pretty good invert, to be fair. Like, it just goes around. It's very smooth as well. So yes, I've already said it, but good job on this one. And also thanks to Harry for organising the competition, or the CoasterBot team behind it. So there you go. But yeah, that's how the drop chat was done. We're going to go back onto the actual park that I was supposed to be building on. Oh, this stream isn't. It's not been going too well technical wise, because for some reason I'm receiving lag and the bitrate is below rock bottom. But there you go. Should we answer some questions? Why not? Dan loves Rita deep down. I mean, like I said in my review, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. It's not too bad. Will you do vlogs when you go to theme parks this year? I will probably not, because I know a lot of people do vlogs. I am not one to. I'm very like. I'd be so paranoid there'd be people behind me going, oh, like that, like trying to intercept the vlog. Intercept, is that a good word? I don't think I could have the confidence to vlog in public. So you might see some more. I did a Thought Park April 2019. It was kind of like a funny style vlog, but it was only about 4 minutes long. Might do some more of them, maybe make them a bit longer. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, a vlog bomb. I don't think I'd be able to deal with them, because I'd just shit myself. Sorry for the swearing. Let me just... There we go. We're back. I just don't want to vlog. I don't like the idea of vlogging myself, so... when's the next podcast? I don't even know, Luke. I don't know. It's... nice to see you here. I honestly don't know when the next Digicast will be. It's... Who's asked what the cut... Oh, no. Has someone asked what the colour of my hair is? Because someone just replied ginger. I'm... For God's sake. How is this ginger... Oh, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. We look past it. We look past it. So, I'm back on the park now. Hopefully you can hear the music. I'm just going to test it out myself. Oh no, I can't hear it that loud because it's I've turned my PC audio down, so that's fair enough. It's not. Oh Jesus. Whatever. You guys can say that. It's fine. Hello, Coast Connection. How are you doing, Luke? It's going well, thank you. How are you doing? How's the? Well, no, you're not participating in it, but thank you for organising the community canyon with Harry. It's going to be a great span over that amount of time. I can't wait to get my hands on the park. Obviously we've got Harry's doing it, Silverette, myself and Lokin all doing that one project. It's going to be... I'm probably going to let the side down Planet Coaster wise, because out of the four I don't think I'm the greatest at Planet Coaster, but it will be nice to see what they do, and I'm looking forward to doing my side of it. So I thought my stream just died, but I paused it. Oh well. Who will be in the next Digicast? Now, I've had quite a few DMs over the time saying, can I come on your podcast and stuff. Thing is about Digicast, it's more, obviously, everyone has friend groups and stuff, obviously. But it's more kind of steered towards the friend group. Well, that sounds like it's more... The guests will be my mates rather than like a YouTuber guest. It will probably evolve into that in about 10 years time, because the next episode will probably come out in about a year. But it's more like steered towards the guests being my mates, so we can just have a laugh, which is why Carbine and Doug did come on it last time, or Coaster Focus, which was... It was the weirdest video you've probably ever watched, but it was quite fun. It was quite fun. And yes, I do remember that name. Theme That Park. I do remember that name. And if you are watching this, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It's been a while. What are we doing? Place down a tree. That is the progress so far. Yes. Can you do a setup tour? Thing is, obviously during lockdown, it's been quite hard to make content. Like, there's been a lot of ideas floating around, like prior, like at the parks, like news-wise, just coverage of the parks and stuff. That can't happen anymore. So a lot of people. So big up to anyone who still uploads on like the theme park content and stuff, because it's been genuinely really hard to come up with content ideas. Which is why I've asked Instagram and stuff for content ideas as well, just to see what you guys want to see. And what was I even saying? that was it. The setup tour. So throughout this kind of time, I thought, well, I might as well start showing my face more because it's the best time to start doing it. There's a police sign. Cool. But it's like the setup tours, the merch tours, all that kind of stuff will come very soon, and I can promise you that. And I want to start uploading more stuff. So there you go. We've got 100 people watching on the dot. Thank you to everyone who has joined already, or has just joined, or has now gone. If you are watching this back, thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. And also, I saw. Oh, did I read it out? Theme Park Giraffe sent a donation not so long ago. I'm so sorry if I didn't read that out. I'm pretty sure I saw that. Sorry, I skipped over that. But if you did donate, if I didn't see that wrong, then I really appreciate it. But if I have read that wrong, then I'm very sorry. Yeah, I'm very sorry. And more water features. I do have this nice water lake, swampish kind of lake area coming down this kind of way. I don't know. Do I want to do more rock work? But it is a jungle theme, so I don't know if I even mention that it is a jungle theme. So there you go. What's your favourite coaster train design from Alton Towers coaster? I would say it's either Wicker Man or I don't know. It's probably got to be Wicker Man or 13 probably. So as you can tell, my voice is already going. This isn't good. It's half an hour in. Yikes. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought so. But yes, thank you, Theme Park Giraffe, for the donation. I'm sorry I didn't read it out. But yeah, you are fine. You are a giraffe, sure. DigitalDan schedule, actually, is it? Mate, it's been hard, and I'm kind of happy with how I've done. A lot of my content is probably going to become stale very quickly, especially Thursday's video. I've already done one of them before. This is kind of like a second time doing it, and just a bit of an updated version, which you'll see a little teaser for at the end. But yeah, it's been difficult, as I said multiple times, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Yeah, that was a really nice speech about my content. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and yeah, that's cool. If you can't tell, if you want me to talk about serious stuff on stream, I fail miserably, because if you could see the outtakes of some of my videos, which some outtakes will be going up on DigitalDan, my second channel. I did make it before Jack Silkstone, before anyone says I copied him. I did make it before Jack Silkstone. Just need to cover that up before I get all the comments saying that I copied him. But yeah, it's the second channel. Just upload random stuff on it. But get some work done. Oh my god. Get some work done. I'm placing down trees. There's nothing else I can do. No, I will get some more work done. It's Digital Viper. Thank you for the £1. Really appreciate it. What type of coaster is it? It is a infinite, so the infinity coaster, but I've placed motorbike trains on it because that's the closest I can get to. Are those the right motorbikes? I think they are. Those are the closest I can get to quad bikes, which is kind of what I wanted to emulate. Anyway, I'm going to build some ruins now because I need to. As you can see here, they're all Theme Maker's Toolkit items. These ruin pieces, they're not in game, and I'm just going to be placing them round randomly, just trying to make a nice pattern like I've done down here. I've kind of done some archways over the track and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to try and do some more of that and just get some more of this done, because I'm stupid, because as you can tell, I kind of have this entire area that I should get done by the time me and Danny next record the next episode, and we record it tomorrow. So either I've got to do a massive build of this all tomorrow, or I just tell him, right, leave that bit to me, I'll do it when I get the part back, because yeah, I don't know why I leave it so late. But thing is, it's a weird one. It's, if you've ever done a dual co-op Planet Coaster project, it's a very weird one, especially if you're two YouTubers, because obviously you're trying to make content in between the times. So during the time he's got the park, I can make about 1 or 2 videos and stream, and then by the time I've got the park. I still need to try and make other content along with finishing it off to record the next episode. So it's a bit weird in that sense, if that makes sense. I don't know if that actually made sense or not. But you'd get where I'm coming from if you were me. Because as you know, I am one of those people who... my upload schedule's awful. I'm sorry. It's pretty bad. I'm just going to quickly get a overview as to the clearance on that. Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I could probably lower that down a bit, to be honest. Go slanted. Whoa! Go on. Here's a little topic of discussion. I can't speak. Where are people going to be visiting park-wise when they do reopen? So, what parks are you guys going to visit when they do open? Hopefully, fingers crossed, on July the 4th. So, I mean, we'll see if that actually happens or not. I'm pretty sure it will. Obviously, the gardens have opened, which is nice to see, as I said earlier. But I can't wait till the parks reopen. It's going to be such a nice relief from everything, because you can finally get back to the parks. I know social distancing rules would still be in place, but it'd be so nice just to get back to Thorpe Park or Blackpool or something like that and just ride the rides. And there you go. Yes, it is the one I DM'd you about, because I was a bit like, oh, if you've done that, then I'm just going to look like I've just ripped off your entire idea. But I promise you I recorded it, was it 2 days ago? I think it was it might have been yesterday. I recorded it yesterday, and then I've edited it up in the past 24 hours. So can't wait to get back on Megaphobia Oakwood. Never done Megaphobia. That's the point. I haven't heard much about Oakwood reopening. Is there any news on that? Obviously, I know it's going to reopen, but I haven't heard about like if they're enforcing social distancing rules, which they probably will be. But yeah, I don't really hear much about Oakwood anymore. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Oakwood when I liked coasters, so I'd only have ridden the kind of kiddie log ride. I don't know the name of it. But I've only ridden that one at Oakwood. I haven't ridden like Speed or Megaphobia, which is kind of annoying because I would love to ride Megaphobia. It looks so good. And I'm sure, well, I've heard a lot of people say it's one of the best in the UK, so I do want to go out and do it one time. But obviously, if not, then I ain't going to complain. But still, looks like a very good coaster. And it looks like a decent... Is it a family-owned park? Is it? I'm not too sure. But it looks like fun. It looks like a good park. But yes, we need a toaster review on the other channel. Thing is, with second channel content, right now it's just outtakes and... Well, actually, no, there was one video where... I think it was one video I did... I just uploaded a clip just to make it the first video. And then one video was... I think it was just outtakes. I think the rest of them are outtakes. Yeah, the rest of them were outtakes. How many times can I say the word outtakes in one sentence? But yeah, I think the second channel's definitely going to become something I can upload other videos on, not just outtakes, because I think outtake videos get a bit boring. Although some of the outtakes I do have can be quite stupid, but we move. But yeah, I'm trying to make this little entrance to the indoor section here. Just want to lift that up so the wheels don't touch. I don't think they come into contact with it. No, they don't. They barely miss it, so we'll go with it. I am going to make that entrance a bit more... it just looks a bit square right now. I'm going to round it off a bit. Oh, jeez. What is your number one bucket list park? I would say... probably Cedar Point. Kind of has to be that, obviously, for all the different coaster creds you can get there. Plus, half of the coasters there are, like, world class. So, yeah, I'd have to say Cedar Point. That's still not clipping. Train. Will there be Bountzilla in the park? Oh, there won't be. There won't be Bountzilla in the park. Although, thing is, a lot of people would see my old content and think you jokingly said Bountzilla was good. It was like actually such a good thing for Thorpe Park. Obviously probably not money wise, but I would have rather a coaster or an actual ride. But it was something to do in the meantime, and they did think about it, and it was just so fun just going on it a couple. Well, there was one time I went on it, don't really want to talk about it because it was absolutely like embarrassing. But other than that time, it's such a good ride. It's such a good attraction, and it's kind of annoying it's gone. But you can't see them keeping a bouncy castle around for years, can you? So it kind of was expected. But yeah, just know all the jokes I made about Bouncilla and stuff, I do stick by it. It was a very good attraction. So there you go. See what I mean by rounding it off a bit? It kind of makes the edges a little bit rigid. Just kind of roughens the edges up a bit before it goes in. Rita is the best coaster at Towers. You said, I'm pretty sure you said in the VC, you don't agree with that statement. So, Luca, it's not the best at Towers, let's be honest. Actually, no, that might have been Rita against Icon. I can't remember. Oh well, I have to VC some point again because it's so funny. What is your second channel called? I can link it in the chat. 2 seconds. Thing is, there was one time I almost streamed on my second channel rather than my original one, and it was so stupid. Oh, did I just fall for that again? How do I always do that? I always read out someone's statement or question, and then it sounds like I'm saying it, so then someone clips it, like last time when I said a certain ride has a better launch than Red Force. Someone clipped it, and I don't know why. Why would you do that to me? Although the massive disagree. You will see how I rank Rita against other UK coasters in Thursday's video. So stay tuned for a little teaser of that at the end. Although, what is annoying about that video that is going up on Thursday is that basically my phone is absolutely awful in low light. It probably doesn't look it now just because it's on a small webcam, like it's placed in the corner of the screen, whereas if it's full you can probably see it's very grainy. And I left recording that video till very late, so when it is in the webcam position on that video, you'll see that it doesn't look too bad, but when it goes full screen it just looks awful. So I'll apologise now if you do watch Thursday's video, 7 PM as per usual. If you do look at that and you think, oh my god, the quality on this is awful, then that is why, because my phone doesn't like low light. And there you go. Use your phone. Yes, I do use my phone. Is it that bad? I did link the second channel in the chat. Do you want me to see it again? We'll link it there. There you go. I just linked it in the chat for you guys. If you want to go head over and subscribe to that, we're almost at 200 subscribers. And I haven't plugged that on videos and stuff at all, really. I've literally just put it in my Discord a couple times, and then also Instagram once. Never put it on Twitter, never put it on YouTube. So there we go. Time to do some more work. Thing is with all of my live streams is I tend to get too lost in the comments and just like answer a bunch of questions, which I would rather do than build. But especially when I've only got less than a day to build this, I do kind of need to build on it. But there you go. Can we see a POV of the coaster so far? I don't know why I said work, to be honest. It just came out like that. I will show you a POV in a bit, I guess. I just need to kind of preface that it's not the smoothest right now. The only bit that could be counted as semi-smoothed is the first bit here, which I have smoothed down a little bit. This bit's only been smoothed one side, so it'll be rough as hell. And then the other sections indoors haven't been smoothed at all. So, you know, we can look at that and see what's going on. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the second channel. I really appreciate it. Need to do some work. Well, yeah, sorry, I got homework, guys. Gotta go. Not that I'm at school anymore, because, well, the virus. So, if I would try and find these pieces on the workshop to kind of show you guys and be like, right, if you want to download them, then here you go. But I cannot find, like, an easy way to go into the workshop and link every single one. So, when this part does go out on the workshop, if you do download it, go onto it, it will subscribe you all to, well, it will subscribe you to all of the pieces used, so you could just go and use this. It's called Ruin Piece, so you could probably search that up in Steam Workshop or something, if you do want to use it. This is just a jungle temple theme, like a lost temple in the jungle. You can probably see it starting to come through. It's not supposed to be like that crypt one was. It's more supposed to be... Oh. I don't know what I'm saying. It's supposed to be just a lost temple. It's not supposed to be a mysterious like tree thing like 13 or the Bolton. It's not supposed to be like anything like that. It's just a lost temple in the woods or the jungle, and you go into it and... Oh, drop track, bang. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. I've never stayed in the Enchanted Village, so I'm going to have to say Alton Towers Hotel because I have stayed there. Got on, again, 100 people watching. Really appreciate the support, guys. There we go. Why did I do? I'm so weird on streams. I apologise. I just lose track of everything I'm saying. And most likely one day on stream I'll say something I don't mean and it'll get taken out of context. And that'll be a yikes from me. AKA... Oh, this ride has a better launch than Red Force. That got taken out of context, but I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I wasn't complaining, it made a video a bit funnier, so... Whether it was funny or not is up for the viewer to decide, as per usual. What are we doing here? We'll put 2 of these things up here, why not? Got some Jawsome playing in the background, I believe. Thought Park soundtrack. I think this mix is done by Ollie, Theme Park Badger, or Theme Park Sound as it's known, or the channel's known on YouTube. I will link the mix of music. Well, I won't link it, but I'll say the tracks and stuff in the description. But I'm sure if you look at the old Q&A, live Q&A, sorry, and you look in the background, the description, I can't speak. I'm actually getting really annoyed about myself. But it's like, if you scroll down in the description, you'll see a link to some of the music that's used in the background, but it's just a link of, like, I can't speak. I actually get really annoyed at myself. I'm stumbling on my words so much. The Angry Birds bit of the soundtrack. Best I'm a Score soundtrack. I like the Thought Park soundtracks, if I'm honest. Wicker Man soundtrack is, like, if you're talking in the person, what sounds better? When you're actually outside the ride, I'd say Wicker Man, because that soundtrack is just amazing. Or insane, as some would say. But if we're talking just in general, I'd probably say the Thought Park soundtracks, because I just like how chill they are. You could probably... I think I've fallen asleep to the end of day audio once, if I'm honest. It is quite a chilled out piece of music. So all of the Thought Park ones or Wicker Man, I'd say. It's probably a generic response, but what about you guys? What do you guys think? Oh yeah, Klugheim as well. Yeah, I think in real life it's either Wicker Man or Klugheim, because Klugheim is just mental. But yeah, I agree with that. Klugheim's probably the best one. Well, it's between those three though. It's between those three. Although whenever I do listen to the Klugheim music, I do just want to go back to Fantasyland because I miss it so much. But we move, we move. I should be going later this year, but whether that does happen or not, if this whole pandemic is still here, then who knows. But I hope to go back. Well, I hope to get back to like all the UK parks as well. It would be lucky to go to the UK parks this year, let alone abroad. So I'll be happy with anything, to be honest. I just want to... If someone said to me right now, you can ride a Wacky Worm or for the rest of the year... Sorry, not for the rest of the year. You could ride a Wacky Worm and that be your only coaster for the rest of the year, or you just don't go on anything. I'd probably take the chance and go on a Wacky Worm, not going to lie. Have you ever listened to the music of Carnan? I have not, no. I have heard that Carnan is a very good ride, but I haven't heard the music for it, so... yeah, there you go. WWTP radio over Imerscore. You can't... Okay, WWTP pin badge. We get it, we get it. But yeah, I'm content-wise, it's going... I keep saying that, like, whenever I do say I'm out of content ideas, I'm probably going to stop uploading for a while. I seem to get a massive spark of ideas. I don't know why it happens, it just kind of does. Which has happened recently. Obviously, I did do that Instagram thing where I did say, oh, does anyone have any ideas? And quite a few people did give some really good ideas, so thank you to anyone who did suggest some ideas on that. But yeah, I'm hoping to upload this Thursday. I've already made the video, but I don't know whether it will go out or not because the quality is honestly, it's abysmal. So I don't actually know whether I'm going to release it or not. Probably will, because what's not to lose. But other than that, on Sunday will be the next episode of this series going out. Has the chat paused, or am I just... Okay, my thing just froze. For some reason, the chat just completely died on me. That's cool. Why did that happen? It just stopped on someone saying... I don't know where it's... I'm so confused. What's happened? My chat has just gone. It was just stuck on the one of, like the Kana music one, and it just completely stopped, and I tried to scroll down and it just wasn't working. I was like, oh no, it's my stream crashed, but we're back now, we're back. It's quite weird if you can't hear the music that loud right now, and I'm just sitting there humming along, because, you know, you don't see that. I'm drawing you in a Japanese anime style with a dead meme in your hand. Well, I appreciate the idea, but there you go. You can do it. And it's, well, yeah, there you go. Rita is a great ride. I wouldn't say it's a great ride. It's not a bad ride at all, really. I'd say I'm in the middle. I don't know what to do with this part. It's kind of looking... It's looking more jungly the more I go left, because obviously here it's a lot less overgrown, and then it starts to become more and more overgrown. But there we go. To be honest, right, if we're looking at my last stream, what did I build? Well, actually, no, it wasn't my last stream. It was my last Planet Coaster stream. And what did I build? I built that. I literally built scaffolding, and I'm pretty sure that was it. So, I've done a better job than last time, luckily, but we move. Don't forget to add Buzz Lightyear. True that. I might do that tomorrow, though. Not too sure. Also, I've got to do these western buildings as well, just to kind of finish off this bit. Which I could just copy and paste some of these ones over, just to make it a lot easier. That's probably an idea, to be honest. That sounds really half-assed. I'm just doing this just to save time. Because as I said before, me and Danny are recording the next episode tomorrow. And if I haven't finished it, then it's going to be really bad on my part. So I may as well just kind of finish some parts off right now. They don't even have to look like the best thing you've ever seen. Although that's actually going to really annoy me. I'm going to take that out a bit. Thing is, there's a dark ride behind here, so I can't extend out much. Which is kind of annoying, but... Creep Freak is the best maze. I'd say I'd take Platform 15 over it, in my opinion. Platform 15 was so good. Just everything about it this year was just on... Well, I wouldn't say everything about it. The ending was a bit... I don't know. It was like... The ending always seemed to change. It was like one time I did it, it was the ending, you walked in and there was this guy who got infected, but he's like, oh, can I join your queue? As if he was a guest. And then he turns infected, which was such a good ending. And then other times it just kind of didn't go as well. I don't know how to really put it, but Platform 15, good maze. If it does come back, which fingers crossed it does, I do recommend giving it a go, because it's honestly, I just want to go back on it now, to be honest. Oh, I hate finding a shade of... Oh, that'll do. There we go. That'll do. Okay, I hit 203 subs. By the way, you don't need to spam the chat. I'm just saying, it's all cool. I will eventually read your comments. But there you go. Yeah, thank you guys for 203 subscribers on the second channel, I guess. It's really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Is the ride you're building based off a real life ride? It's inspired, but I wouldn't say it's based off one. It's not a recreation, it's more a custom thing. So, yeah, it's just It's a nice inspired coaster. Now, if you're talking about this one, Hagrid's crossed with just a kind of jungle quad bike coaster, that type of thing. So I just need to add some more stuff around this bit, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Because obviously, Danny spent all the time doing the dark ride. I don't blame him for leaving the outside of it, because honestly, he was stressing a lot over that dark ride. I remember him messaging me a couple times and being like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done. I don't know if I can actually be bothered anymore. I was just like, that's not great. But he did a great job on it. I might actually have a go in a minute, to be honest, once I've done a little bit more. But I hope he likes what I've done with the actual coaster so far. Let me just place that down. That is really off-centered. How has that happened? But yeah, I hope Danny does like what I have done with the coaster. It's a little bit... It'll probably be quite a bit unfinished when I do give him back the park, but oh well. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Ride backstory. You and all your fellow adventurers go on an expedition through an ancient... That's a good idea, to be honest. I will note that down right now. 2 seconds. This stream also won't be one of the longest streams you've ever watched, because, not gonna lie, I've, like... Ow, I've got something in my eye. It's basically what... Oh, hang on, let me just note that down. Basically, what I'm probably going to do is end this stream off in about half an hour or so, so 1 hour 20, because what usually happens with streams is that I tend to spend about an hour and a half, hour 40 doing them, and then I end up not doing much on the park itself, whereas I kind of need to do stuff on the park because we're recording tomorrow. So yeah, it's sorry about that if it does end quite shorter than usual, but I promise you I have some ideas to stream over the next week or so. I can't speak. I can never speak. Storylines. Let's just save it as that. I can never speak in these streams. If you haven't realised, it's yikes from me. I was watching myself on the stream, waiting for me to follow and do my hair. So I was just sat there waiting. This is how much I just... Yeah, the streams just... My mind just goes places. I don't know why. It's the same with Planet Coaster videos as well. If you watch a Planet Coaster video of mine, say Colossus or Icon or something like that, I'm talking about one thing, and then I just completely forget what I'm talking about, and then I just start talking about something else, and it's just a bit of a shambles. So I apologise if this stream has been a bit of a shambles, but I'm trying my best to keep it as entertaining as possible, I guess. I don't, yeah. How long would you be willing to queue for Rita right now? To be honest, I would give it a second chance. I'd say half an hour. I just want to... Not because we're obviously stuck indoors, can't actually go on coasters. I'm not saying I would want to queue that long because of that. I just kind of... I want to give it a second chance, you know. So, whenever that may be, I'll definitely update on social media and stuff. So, Twitter and... probably a video at some point when I have ridden Rita, and I'll give you a thought on it when I've ridden it again, because knowing me, in my opinion, it'll be completely different, or it might be just much worse. I might actually hate it even more. So there you go. Oh, that's not... Queued an hour and a half for Rita before. See, that, in my opinion, I wouldn't do that. Like, what has happened? I'm moving parts of it, but it's just not going in. There we go. We'll move that bit in as well. But there we go. I've kind of cleared up the front of that. It's not the best looking thing in the world. I might add some bunting across the top or something. Planet Coaster is very much a long process. It's I don't know how to explain it. A lot of the time, you have to have a lot of motivation to play this game, because sometimes you just sit there and you're like, why have I come on this game? And then you'll build one thing and then you'll go off again. So I'm gonna try and keep on. So I wouldn't recommend looking at Twitter. Oh god, why not? What's happened? I want to look at Twitter now. Ladies and... Oh, okay. For God's sake, Ollie. I don't know what it says, but I'll have a look afterwards. Oh no. It's a clip from this stream, so knowing me, it's going to be something about Rita is better than this. So, I look forward to it. Donut Factory music, why not, why not? Yeah, I'm sorry if these, like, streams progressively just get worse, like, me speaking-wise. It's mainly because my voice just kind of goes and my focus somehow steers more towards Planet Coaster, yet still going left and right between the two. Oh, for God's sake, really? He's clipped me saying, well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to say this now. I disagree with myself. Ooh, we've got Epic Sunset in the background. I believe this one was called. There's people clipping it. Oh god, Dan, you bloody legend. Well, welcome to the chat if you've just joined, but thank you. I am trying to look as much as I can at the chat messages. It's kind of obviously I'm trying to do this as well, so kind of lose track on it a bit, which I apologise for. So, Minecraft Wallace and Gromit's Thrillomatic. Wow, that's. Someone asked me on, I think it was my Insta story, when I did say about new content ideas. Someone did say you should do more Minecraft content. I was like, I left Minecraft ages ago. I don't want to go back to it ever again. The Minecraft days were fun, but you gotta move on. You gotta move on. That's how it is. Love your videos and streams, Dan, your favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content, even if it's been a bit hit and miss with all of the stuff that's going on, and like there's no news, there's no like exciting stuff going on right now, so obviously nothing being announced, nothing really happening. So it's been quite hard to keep up a good upload schedule. Not that I have a good upload schedule anyway, but there you go. But it's just been kind of difficult uploading during these times, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content, I guess. So yeah, really appreciate it. All the support. Recently, was it recently? Oh yeah, I don't know. I was going to say I've already said it, but and it was quite a while ago now, but thank you everyone for 7,000 subscribers as well. Like I said, I know it was quite a while back, but still very thankful for all of the support. Obviously, I only do this for your guys' entertainment. I don't do it for all the subscribers and stuff, so it's good to see you guys are enjoying it, because I'm enjoying making them when I actually do, because I don't upload very often. But I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I've just made a wooden frame. What's going on? Can you do a backflip? I know. If I did a backflip, I would probably land head first, and it wouldn't go very well. Let's be honest. To be honest, it looks a bit better. It's not the best thing in the world, as I said, but I love what Danny did with this, though. It's such a good idea, having the water shoot, midway style game. It's just such a good idea. I rate it highly. He did a very good job on that one, as he has the whole park, to be honest. So, will you ever collab with TBW for a vlog? Probably not. No. I mean, you never know. It could be in the background of one day, but I doubt. Yeah, I doubt that. I respect Sean a lot, and if he were to ever approach me, which I know he wouldn't, it would be pretty insane. But there you go. I have met him before, a couple times actually. One time This was ages ago, by the way. One time, if I remember correctly, he was working at Towers, and he shouted across Tower Street when we had donuts. He was like, "Where's my donut?" Like that, really loud across Tower Street. Which, if that was actually him, fair play, lad. But if it wasn't, then I don't know where I got that thought from. But yeah, Sean is a legend, as are a lot of people in the community. I would list names, but knowing me, I'd miss someone out. Which I just have a lot of names to list as legends in the community. So there you go. Oh, this little gap. What's going on? What's going on? Why is there a little gap? Why is there a little gap? We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Do you like IKEA? Haven't been in ages, but will admit, walking around an IKEA store is quite satisfying. It is. It just is. Because you just walk around and you see everything like well positioned and stuff. Do I have OCD? Do I have? I don't know. It's just satisfying, you know. Maybe I'm weird. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. I'm sure me and Danny can work out something to do with this kind of side. I'm sure this won't be all jungle. Oh, it might be all jungle theme. Not too sure. But we plan. Basically, what we plan to do is he's going to build the bottom left area here. I'm going to start. Well, I've already started on this bit up here, and then from there, I'm probably going to finish off this. I can't speak. Finish off this area with his help after he's done this small little area here, and then we'll move on from there to do the final area. We hope to have this done by the start of July when all the parks open. But there you go. Opinions on Jesus. Oh my God, really, really, Ollie, we're going to ask that question. He's a lovely man, and yeah, the videos are sick. There we go. There we go. I don't know. I don't know how this coaster is going to work, because I kind of don't want it to be seen from the outside, which obviously if you look over here you can see it, but that'll all be covered in trees, so you won't actually be able to see the actual coaster itself. You might be able to see that bit over the trees slightly, and maybe another temple up there just vaguely behind, but you won't be able to see anything else really. But I don't know whether to... Do I make the queue line kind of go underground or something, or what are we saying? The Jesus thing, I'm not like, I wasn't genuinely saying that to Jesus. It was an inside joke. That's, you guys probably won't understand it, but it's an inside joke. Oh, you're welcome, Ollie. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hero review. See, a lot of people were saying about reviews and stuff, that they want to see more reviews. Thing is, about all of these, like, the reviews kind of thing, is I've just done a Rita review. I do want to push out other content as well, rather than just doing this review, this review, this review, this review. So whether it be I do a review every 2 uploads, maybe. So I make, for instance, this one is a stream, of course, but my last one was a Rita review. And then my video goes out on Thursday. That's not a review, so that'll go out. Then Sunday will be another Planet Coaster one, and then after that, let's say that's 2 videos between it, I'll do another review. That kind of thing. Don't know whether you guys want to see more reviews, whether it be good rides or bad rides. Who knows? Who knows? I need to get back to the Planet Coaster stuff. Thing is, it's starting to look more rocky than it is jungle-esque. I don't know what I've done. Oh. But you know, it's, as I said, these times very different to how it's ever been before. So it's kind of a test to see if people can still produce content and stuff, which most of the theme park community still producing content. Like Sean does all of his quizzes and has done cooking, the Bookworm series, that was brilliant. He's done all of that, so props to him for keeping up the work ethic during this whole time, whereas people like me are struggling for ideas after making 1 video. So there's definitely a contrast there. So big up to Sean though, and all of the other content creators who are just doing bits this lockdown period. So obviously everyone's back at Alton Towers as well, so there's more content coming out of that, which, if I do end up going to the Alton Towers Gardens, could pump out some footage or something from it. I'm not going to vlog, as I said, even if there's less people there. I don't want to vlog. I'm not that kind of person. Oh god, Ollie's just shared a tweet of me. I'm kind of scared. Can you react to some of your old videos? That was another plan. It was kind of, there's a lot of reacting stuff, so reacting to old videos. Maybe I was going to do reacting to GP comments part 2. If you saw that ages ago, probably have to make it more. I don't know. How would I have to make it more? It doesn't make sense. It's like people have become a lot more. I don't know how to explain it because I always was, but a lot of people have been becoming a lot more acceptable to the GP, if that makes sense. Not that I was like elitist beforehand, but there's a lot of people out there who would be like, oh, they don't know this about coasters, they don't like theme parks, that kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it properly, but my old GP comments video was just ripping into like a lot of the funny things that some informational channels were saying. So they were saying that Furious Backhoe leans dangerously and stuff like that. But you could do something like that again. Who knows? Who knows? Don't worry, Dan, you're still making entertaining content. That's what counts. Thank you. I'm glad it somewhat comes out as entertaining. My more recent ones, my Rita review, I was pretty happy with how that Rita review went as well. I'm quite liking doing the style of doing the webcam in the corner and like reviewing it or reacting to old videos, which I might do soon. Or doing some other stuff like you'll see on Thursday. So hope you guys enjoy that. Add a cave part. Yes, there will be multiple cave parts. As you can see, when it goes into here, this will be full of smoke probably. It'll go into there, into the drop track element, where this will all be indoors, all dark. And the same with this little switch track section and this indoor section as well. Have a lot to do, yet I only have less than 24 hours to do it. So I'm kind of screwed, unless I literally just hammer this down until 3 AM tonight, which I'm not going to do, because I literally don't stay out that late. But there we go. I'm going to have to like work on this quite a bit. I've finished my video for Thursday, which was quite a remarkable thing for me to do because I recorded it yesterday and finished it earlier today, which is I've never done that before, so that's quite good. But there you go. Must say the coaster looks amazing in the thumbnail. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I was quite happy with that view there. It does look very Hagrid's-esque, which I'm kind of happy it comes across. But there we go. Gonna continue on theming this up. Also, I've learned now to not record in low light because, as you'll realise in the video on Thursday, the lighting is a bit of a yikes and it's very grainy. But you'll even see at the end of this because the little, pardon me, the preview to the intro of that video has me in it, and you'll see how grainy the footage is. So I do apologise beforehand. So, but yeah, the whole GP comments type thing was basically me and my mate Dom just going over some things that people were saying, such as like, oh, this leans dangerously, or Shambhala I think it was Silver Star is the tallest in Europe, yet it was made in 2014 when Shambhala exists. But that was quite funny. But it was stuff like that we kind of went over. So, where did you get the pictures in the background? What do you mean? Wait, pictures in the background? Oh, you mean these? If you're talking about my, I won't. Oh, I might as well say it. That one there is from Redbubble. So I think my brother got that for me for Christmas or birthday, not too sure. So big up to him. But that was on Redbubble. It's all of the Alton Towers trains. Even got Wicker Man on there. And then behind my head right now is a Wicker Man poster from the Thrill Riders Teespring store. And yeah, it's amazing. I'm definitely going to buy another one to go where that Redbubble one is. Probably move that somewhere up here because there is wall space up there. So there we go. Saw the ride is 1,000 meters tall, by the way. Yes, it is. I wonder what 1,000 meters tall would be like in this game. I don't know whether you can go that high. You probably can't. Sad times, sad times. So remember the GP say Colossus has 16 loops before. Yikes. Can I see a POV of your coaster so far? Again, I'll do one. What time is it? 10 past 8. I will do one in a little bit just before I end the stream. I'm not going to go for long on this stream, as I said, because I kind of need to get back to doing more of this coaster when, well, on stream I kind of get a bit distracted, if you get what I mean. I do love streaming. Definitely love it more than just sitting here doing it, but there we go. I'm going to probably end it soon. So, yeah, that's a blank wall. Jesus. Maybe lower that down. No! There we go. We'll lower that down. Maybe move it across. Oh, yikes. This is where it goes wrong. No, that's fine. That's fine. I can just delete that. I can delete that. That's fine. Stay off Twitter for a few days. That's impossible, although I'd like to stay off of it for 2 days, because recently stuff has been going down in the theme park community and it's just been a shit show. So, you know, that's how it works. Also, I'm just going to preface it now. I probably will swear a couple times in streams if I'm just chilled out, because that's just how I am. 24-hour live stream at 10k subs. See, I haven't even started thinking about 10k subscriber specials and stuff because, well, but who knows whether it's going to happen. And if it does, then that's just mental. But I'm not thinking about that right now. You kind of got to think about what's happening in the present. But if anyone has any ideas for 8k, if that ever happens as well, for any subscriber specials you want to see. Although I tend to not do subscriber specials, mainly because if you do look at subscriber specials, they're kind of, in my opinion, when you get, like, say, 6,000, 7,000, doing a subscriber special video that's like 10, 15 minutes long, like, saying everything rather than just thanking everyone in a stream or a video, it kind of takes away from content you could have been making before, if that makes sense. If you guys, if there's a YouTuber in here, then you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, I'm probably going to keep a long video for if we do hit 10k, which if we do, would be mental. But there we go. Have you been to Oakwood, like I said earlier? Yes, I have, but not in a while, so I'd love to go back. I need to make this bit taller, so we're going to go... Oh my god. This is where my game starts to lag, because there's so many, like, wall pieces now. Even though it's not even that many. What am I on about? There's not even that many. Theming up this wall is going to be awful. I can already tell. We've got icon music on in the background. I don't know whether you can even hear that, to be honest. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear the icon music. Don't want to sound like that. Jen, do you think Planet Coaster will come out on console this summer? Oh yeah, we've got thumbs up. Okay. Do you think Planet Coaster will come out on console this summer? Not too sure. I've heard about it releasing, but I haven't, obviously, it hasn't released, I don't think. So, who knows whether that will happen. It might not, but I mean, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, then that's a shame for all of the console players, but I can assure you now, I don't think Planet Coaster is going to run very well on it. But I might be wrong, I might be wrong. They might do a madness and make it run insanely well. But, I don't know. A lot of people who do play PC, Planet Coaster will tell you that they don't think it's going to run very well because, well, console and it's a high intensive game. But who knows? I could just be saying that. You going anywhere on 4th of July? I'm not, but I should be going to other parks soon after, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully going to Alton Towers, the Gardens, soon, so I look forward to that. As I said, maybe do a little bit of footage from there, not like vlog because I'm not that kind of person, but just some footage from there, go over it in a video or something. It's content, which is why I know a lot of people have gone out there because it's just content in it. So There you go. Can you go on tidal wave 100 times in a day? Well, you see, I was talking quite a while back about doing a tidal wave all day challenge. It was going to have, well, we had some other people on board, like Jack Silkstone and like I know Kieran Adams and Archie D's were going to come along. I know a couple other people were going to come along as well. That was the plan. Obviously, lockdown's kind of stopped that now, but I'll definitely do it if the time comes. So it would be a funny video, but it would give me hypothermia, which I would happily take for the content. Why not? Why not? Although I feel like, especially after this whole pandemic's calmed down, it'll be a bit of a waste to go to the park just to ride tidal wave all day when I could just be spending time at the park itself. But sacrifices have to be made. Rich T is in the chat. Hello, how's it going? Listening to the stream on the car journey back. Hope you're well. Your merch has been dispatched. Nice, nice, nice. Good to hear. Hope you do like it when it does come. How was Towers? How was Towers? I might be going myself, which is pretty... I was always against like travelling ages just to go to the gardens, but there was always that bit of me that was like, I wouldn't mind going, but might be going, so who knows. Will Dan go to Oakwood for Megaphobia 25? When is the 25th? I'm not too sure. I'm not really up to date on Oakwood's history and stuff, but I mean, I would love to go back at some point. Not saying I will for definite, but I'd love to go back. This is becoming a lot of the same thing over and over again. I'm going to be surprised if this doesn't look like a massive copy-paste of just the rest of the entire temple. We'll go across there. There we go. Yeah, it kind of does look a bit like a copy-paste of the rest. Oh no, sort of. Sort of. If I put some trees and stuff around this bit, I think it could look a lot nicer. I think this is the most I've ever done in the stream. Not gonna lie to you. 2021 is Megaphobia 25. Well, you never know. Might be, might be. Love your channel. When will the next live stream be? Thank you. Next live stream. I do mostly live stream every Tuesday, so if you do stay tuned on Tuesday nights at 7 PM, the usual time of 7 PM. Do stay tuned at those kind of times on a Tuesday night. Now we'll post about it on the community posts and Twitter, Instagram, and Discord prior to them actually happening. But usually every Tuesday I do a live stream. I don't know what I'm going to do next week because obviously Danny has the park, which is usually my excuse to do a stream every week. With having the park and just being able to chill, talk to you guys, and do some of the rides that I'm working on. But here you have the park, so I don't know what to do. Might do just a sit down talk stream like I did with the Q&A, but obviously it wouldn't be a Q&A, it'd be more of a sit down talk. But there you go. I've got some evidence on how you're ginger. One, your favourite coaster is Rita, which is also red, and your hair is red. Two, you are... This is not ginger, come on. Leave it be, man. Leave it be. This is not ginger. It's... Look. Does that look ginger to you? It looks blondie brown to me. So, I'm going to absolutely... I don't know what I'm going to do. I appreciate the support, but I'm not ginger, so... We'll sit there and say that. See, the question of do you have a TikTok has come up again. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not one of those people who posts, like... I haven't... Oh, this is making it sound worse. I have a TikTok account, but I've posted one video on it, and it's literally roses are red, violets are blue, cheese. That's literally it. It's just a joke account, and I also want to watch Ian Moore 34 on it, because he's an absolute legend. And that is the only reason I have TikTok. So, there you go. It doesn't look... Oh, I'm actually going to... I'm going to end the stream in a minute. Had enough. I'm joking. I'm not ginger. If you meet me in real life, I'm not ginger. I promise you that. I swear, if I meet someone in real life and they call me ginger, I'm going to flip. Not literally, because I can't do flips. But I don't know what I'm saying. What's going on? What's going on? Let's go Ash Tree. There we go. See, now we just make it look a lot more overgrown, because that's the kind of premises of the ride. It's obviously a lost temple, meaning that, well, it's going to have a load of shrubbery around it. Or, as we like to say, foliage. What a word! Foliage is such a nice word. It just rolls off the tongue so well. It's just such a good word. Foliage. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You met Ian Moore before lockdown. Wow, lucky. That's so lucky. Who we got? Reminds me of something from Towers. If you're talking about this, yeah, probably reminds you a bit of 13, but we move. It's not supposed to be like fully inspired off 13. It's just kind of ended up looking a bit like it. So not sure what I can put. Don't want to put dead trees because it's more overgrown than it is like a dying kind of aesthetic. What was the last ride you went on before lockdown? I think it was Icon. Let me look up in the comments. I'm not oh, I swear to God. Danny's colourblind because he thinks his hair is round, not ginger. Will you do another Your Questions video? Q&As, right? It's kind of, Q&As are a bit weird because it feels like a lot of the time when I do put out our answer the ask me any questions you have, they seem to be very similar to each other, which is why I now am going to stray away from doing more Q&As. But I might do another live one in the future, especially how I've just done one of the Q&As as well. So yeah, I'll definitely do a another live Q&A at some point, so stay tuned for that if it does ever happen. Yeah, I've been listening down some ideas. I'm not too sure. Some of you guys may be aware of Coaster Focus. He did a Kahoot video quite a while back, and I was in it. So was a couple of my mates. You've probably seen some of them in the chat. Ollie SM, Ollie Theme Park Badger was supposed to be in it, but he didn't turn up. I know Elation or Ellie's in it. Who else? Sam, you won't know, like, because he probably doesn't appear on the streams. But yeah, that Kahoot video, I want to do something like that on this channel because it was so fun just to do that with everyone, mates wise. It was just a laugh. So, not Kahoot because I don't want to rip him straight off, but I'll definitely look into doing something like Scriblio, if you've ever heard of that. It's like a drawing game. Didn't forget to show up. No, you forgot to show up. You weren't busy. You were, Ollie, and you forgot to show up. Yes, I got my revenge. There we go. I'm not even gonna talk about it. You're on thin ice. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Because at this point, I'm regretting making all of these jokes. But yeah, I'd like to do something like that. Obviously, Digicast was kind of a thing where I'd be like with my mates, just messing around on a podcast type thing. I hope to bring it back. It's that dead that basically to get there's probably an easy way to do it without, but I use Audio Boom, which Danny suggested me to use to get my podcast on Spotify, and I pay monthly for it. And I've almost paid 2 months membership for it, and I've only uploaded 1 episode. Yes, come on, let's go. Digicast is alive, it's thriving, brilliant. There we go. It really isn't. It's so dead. I'm gonna make another episode soon. Thank you. I'm the only person here that sees it as brown, not ginger. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's actually very nice. That is very nice. Thank you. I'm assuming that's RXSE. RXSE. I don't know why I said E. Oh, I mess up names. I apologise. Do theme park catch? Yeah, that sounds like a very good idea. I've never heard anyone else do that. Sounds like a decent idea. Might take to that myself. Thank you for the idea. I shall note that down. Now that was a good video to record. The chat after with you and Theme Park Giraffe, and yeah, it was and Joshy. It was a very decent chat with all of you guys as well. So big up that video. it was a fun one to record. Theme park tenable. This is the music I use to tease all of this thing, because it's kind of a jungle, kind of suits it. I've actually done a lot of work on this stream, to be honest. If you have seen my previous stream on this park, I built this scaffolding piece and these rocks around here, I'm pretty sure. So that's about 2 inches of absolute nothing. And around here, I've built this entire theming piece. And oh god, that's it, isn't it? Maybe I have done nothing. Oh god, yeah, what have I done? More Colossus fences for next week's stream. To be honest, somebody said in my Discord server, I think it was, they said about how I haven't done a certain series that's not Colossus, and I haven't done a certain series in a very long time. And I thought, you know what? Hang on a minute, I might actually take that back and do some of that project. So, stay tuned, and you might be seeing a stream of a certain project I haven't done for eternity, pretty much. It's been that long. Whether I disclose the name of it or not is... Yeah, okay, someone's already sent in the chat, cool, brilliant. I was going to be like, oh, I wonder what it could be. But, yeah, it's Jewel, so you may see a stream about that eventually, I guess. Custom Park's dead, I'll tell you that. Custom Park is just gone. It's completely gone. But yeah, as you can see, we've got this nice facade here. It's kind of built up more than it has... It has built up, hasn't it? I was expecting it to go highest about here, then drop back down again. But it's gone higher, which I quite like, to be honest. It's quite a nice view. It doesn't look over... It doesn't look like overgrown. It just looks overgrown. That didn't make any sense, did it? Dan continued Custom Park. It was so good. Custom Park. It wasn't. I quite liked making it, but it was really stupid because what I did is I made separate islands, and I felt like I was gonna have to build in those separate spaces where I could have made other islands and stuff. So I kind of just gave up on that, I'm afraid. Jewel, that's what I meant. Like, there'll be a stream next Tuesday, hopefully, of making Jewel, or just chilling. I don't know what to do. Has Dan watched Blackadder? I don't know what that is, I'm afraid. Couldn't use a... That's... Okay, I'll give you that. That was the best one yet. Where's the J2O gone? It's drank. That's what it's... bottle rattling. Well, I mean, it doesn't rattle, but you can... It's pretty sick. Oh, that's a point. Thursday's video, if you stay tuned to the end, like the very end after the outro, there's a little bit of an outtake, and it's the weirdest thing I've probably ever done on screen, so you're welcome. I was probably hyped it up way more than it actually is, but there you go. What time is it? It's almost 8:30. I said I was going to end it like 15 minutes ago, but I'm moving on. One of the greatest comedies ever made. Fair enough. I don't know. I've never heard of it in my life, but there you go. Proves how uncultured I am when it comes to TV shows and stuff. Like, I haven't watched Stranger Things, never watched Black Mirror, never watched a lot of things. Look at Twitter. Why is everyone telling me to look at Twitter? What's going on? Oh no. I can't hear it because basically because the music is coming through a desktop audio recording on my stream. I've had to turn down my thing so it doesn't like blare into my ears, and I'm shouting down the mic. But but like, yeah, I'll look at it after. I'll definitely look at it after. Although I kind of want to look at it now, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but there you go. That's... Yeah. What we got? Do a POV. You know what? We'll do a POV. Why not? We'll do a POV. And let's test it again. Bear in mind, completely unfinished. I'll take you through some of the sections that I'm going to do. theming wise as well. It's very rough as well, so just bear that in mind. So around here we'll just have like nice ruins as it kind of crests out of the station. Crests, does that make sense? And then we'll have like a nice show scene like to the left here, so maybe some like fire effects, and then we go around another show scene maybe to the right, and then we'll go launch down here. This bit's been semi-smooth now, which is why it's not too bad, but this bit will just be outside, as most of the ride is, to be honest. Up, over, round to the right, and then we go into the drop track elements. As you can see, we'll come round this bit, we'll have some more ruins, maybe something going wrong, or as someone mentioned earlier about an artifact or something, but there you go. Cheers Rich T, really appreciate it. Yes, if you haven't joined the Discord server, do go and join it. This would be in black, so you won't actually see this happen, but there you go, that's how it goes. There we go. And it's a bit rough, this bit, but there we go. It goes underneath the station. This bit would be backwards, by the way. And then if we just... This bit would just be a switch track to get it facing from forwards. Sorry, from backwards. To then go forwards down this bit. This bit isn't smooth either, so bear in mind. Little door opens. And then we drop down into the final launch. Again, not smooth completely. Goes up, kind of does this S-bendy kind of element. Might speed that up a bit, but it probably have too many laterals. And then we go around, little, maybe a bit of airtime there. Banks around quite fast, and then we go into the brakes. It's not that long of a ride, but it's also not too short either. Should we have a look at the results? 137 seconds, so about 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Not too bad, not that long of a ride either. So. There you go. It just turned dangerously. How could it? How could it do such a thing? But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking so far. I'm probably, if I don't get this finished, which knowing me, I probably won't. I am just going to say to Danny, look, I'll just do the building side of it. Don't add anything to the building at all. I'll do all that. But then you can do all this. Oh no, he's going to do this bottom left bit, make a junior coaster and everything. I believe that's what he's going to do. And then we're going to start work on the jungle area. Thinking a log flume or a rapids going in this area here, or a water coaster. And then this square back here will be something else, which we don't know yet. So if you guys have any suggestions on what that could be, leave it in the chat or the comments of the next Small Park episode on Sunday. So yeah, the Colossus music is coming to a close, and I think I'm going to end the stream in just a minute. If you did see Danny's video, you will probably realise there are 2 shot towers which have randomly come up. But that is just... Oh, they just went up at the same time. That was pretty well timed. That's just there, just as an extra 2 flat rides, you know, just why not? It's increased capacity especially, which is great. Do a mountain theme in the corner. Thing is, I would do mountain theme, but it's kind of got the Big Thunder Mountain type theme here as well, so it's a bit more of a mountain. I don't know. We'll think about it. Futuristic, something like that could work. You know, we'll see. Ride name Crypt. To be fair, could actually call it that because my old one was, and it's like a little nudge back to it. Although it isn't really a temple theme. So again, not that the storyline's complete. I'll probably ask for more names once I've done the indoor section. But if you have any name suggestions for this coaster right now, just kind of think of it as a theme. Where it's like you've launched a couple times, there's a lost temple, you go in, there's an artifact as Shadow and Sloth, I believe, said. Yes, that's it. You and your fellow adventurers go on an expedition through an ancient jungle temple and then discover an artifact, but then you take it and the drop track happens. So it's like a little bit of a trap kind of thing. So, jungle escape. Jungle escape, yes. But there we go. That is... I don't know why I built this. That's a good name of the ride, so, you know what. That's a decent name for a ride. But yeah, I hope you guys... What do you guys think of this, I guess? I don't know. What do you guys think of the setup with the webcam? The first time doing a Planet Coaster stream with webcam. It's been a very different style because I've had to kind of... I don't know. It's like Webcam's very weird compared to just sitting here and doing whatever. But I've enjoyed it, so it's been a very good stream. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll get a little in the Colossus music. Whoa. Wow, that staff member looks a bit sad. But there we go. That is so an extension on before. You'll see a view actually in the outro when it's counting down the end of the stream. You'll see the comparison between this and then. So we have done quite a bit. So, ooh, voice crack. There it goes. Around the smoothest section of the ride so far. I will smooth the rest of it out probably later tomorrow. Goes round, airtime moment, down into more of the lost temple thing. But there we go. That looks great. Thank you very much, everyone, saying that it looks great and stuff. Really appreciate it. But yeah, there we go. There was some noise outside. Thank you for watching this stream. I hope you guys did enjoy what you've seen. We'll go into a webcam view. Why not? Hello. How's it going? You can see. Look at my phone. It's the grainiest thing you've ever seen. Wow. But there we go. Thank you, everyone, for the support throughout this stream. It really does mean a lot. You can buy this merch at teespring.com/DigitalDan's merch store. Link in the description. And also in the description, you can... I don't know what I'm doing that. Also in the description, you can go and see the Discord server, join the Discord server, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, that kind of stuff. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do if you really want to. If you do enjoy what you see, but if you don't, then that's fair. Thank you for watching, and there is a little teaser at the end of this little segment, so stay watching. I don't know. There's a little bit of a teaser. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video, or whenever. I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. Comparison shot that I've done so much work on this stream. Like, I'm actually so good. Yeah, thanks for watching. In a bit. That's on. That should be on. Do I need lighting? I don't. I look. We'll try anyway. Bloody hell.